What if I told you that in a world of daily phone charges, a new device can genuinely last you 3 full days? It's not a dream. It's the Oppo Find X9 Pro, and it just redefined everything we expect from a flagship phone's battery. When we put a phone through its paces for review, we often push its limits, using it as our sole device until it cries for power. With the Oppo Find X9 Pro, that test became a marathon. We're talking 74.5 hours on a single charge. And even with the power-hungry always-on display blazing, it still powered through 50 hours before hitting low single digits. Honestly, we had to rerun the test to believe it. This isn't just good battery life. It's the best we've seen in a flagship in years. So, how does Oppo pull off this magic trick? They packed a massive 7,500 mAh silicon carbon battery into a phone that's actually thinner than an iPhone 17 Pro. Imagine that. A slimmer device carrying almost double the battery capacity of Apple's latest. It's like having 2 Tesla batteries in your pocket without the extra bulk. This isn't an isolated incident either. We're seeing a new wave of Android flagships emerging from China, pushing past the 7,000 mAh mark. Suddenly, 2-day battery life seems like a minimum expectation, not a luxury. While Apple, Samsung, and Google often leave you searching for a charger by bedtime, Oppo, Xiaomi, and Honor are delivering true multi-day power. And when it finally runs dry, Oppo's 80-watt SuperVOOC wired charging gets you back in the game fast. And it's not just inside where Oppo innovates. They've also given us a design refresh, moving away from that central, circular camera to a much more attractive rounded square in one corner. The phone features a 6.78-inch OLED display with entirely flat edges, a trend we're seeing across the industry. Now, I have to admit, I do miss the subtle micro-curves of last year's model. They just felt a bit more comfortable in hand, but the flat edges offer a clean, modern look. You'll also find a couple of interesting additions on the frame. There's the Snap key, reminiscent of Apple's Action button, which you can customize for things like toggling mute or taking quick screenshots. Then, on the opposite side, a touch-sensitive control acts as a camera shortcut, a shutter button, and even a zoom dial. It's a neat idea, though its placement still feels a little high for truly comfortable one-handed camera work, similar to some iPhones. But speaking of cameras, that's where the Find X9 Pro truly shines next. Beyond that phenomenal endurance, the cameras are another major draw. The Find X9 Pro sports a truly excellent triple rear setup, a 50-megapixel main lens, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide, and a truly impressive 200-megapixel 3x telephoto. Oppo continues its partnership with Hasselblad, which helps refine those colors and provides cool filters and pro modes. But what really shines is that telephoto. Thanks to its large sensor and wide aperture, you can capture shots with a gorgeous natural depth, creating that beautiful background blur we all love. It holds up remarkably well, even at 6x zoom. Now, if you want to get really serious about your long-distance shots, Oppo even offers an optional add-on telephoto lens. It gives you a wild 10x optical zoom when you attach it. It's an expensive extra, almost half the phone's price again, and honestly, a bit of a niche accessory. But for those times you want to sneak a clear shot at a concert or a sports game where a big camera isn't allowed, this compact, tube-like lens is quite the conversation starter. What a novelty indeed. Under the hood, MediaTek's Dimensity 9500 processor, coupled with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of storage, keeps things humming along smoothly. You're running Android 16 with Oppo's Color OS, which now integrates Google's Gemini AI into its Mindspace feature. Imagine asking an AI about notes or photos you've saved, right there on your device. Oppo has truly set a new bar with the Find X9 Pro. It excels in the 2 areas we care about most, battery life and cameras, without making big compromises elsewhere. This phone isn't just good. It's a compelling preview of a future where your smartphone works on your schedule, not the other way around. This kind of innovation, especially in battery endurance and camera tech, genuinely pushes the entire smartphone industry forward. It begs the question, are we finally entering an era where you truly don't need to worry about your phone dying midday? What do you think this means for the future of mobile tech? Share your predictions with us in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more deep dives into the tech that matters.